Hey guys, it's me, and I'm back. And I'm sorry I was gone for a little over 2 weeks. But if you want to know why, just watch the video where I'm like, be right back in 2 weeks. So yeah. Let me just say that today I'm going to be talking about mental health update. And to be honest, I have like a list of topics and stuff that I make over the years just to like figure out what I want to talk about. And the mental health update is always one that's always there, and I don't check it off because it's important, but I don't know why I chose to do that right now as like my first video back. And I don't even know why I decided to make like a bulk of videos today. I feel like this is like the worst time to do it because I'm feeling like so much shit, but maybe it's the right time to do it. So I'm also going to say that I feel like my vision is like really blurry, and every time I look at myself in the viewfinder camera thing, I can't see myself because it's so blurry. I don't need glasses or anything. I have a really great vision and I have no idea what's going on. And I need to shut that down because that's going to keep going on. Alrighty, so today is February 5th, 2016. And this video will probably be up, who knows. But I'm just... The last 3 months have been really bad for me. And I don't know what happens. It comes in waves. If you watch my mental health updates, which is why I make them, you kind of see that I go through like really good times and then really bad times, and it kind of goes up and down. And there's nothing that I can really do about that. I try as hard as I can to stay positive and like do things when I'm feeling really down, but it's like the down brings you more down. You can't really do anything about that. So I really have no idea what's wrong with me. I didn't cry for like a really long time, and I have no idea why. And then for some reason I started to cry again, like a lot. And I don't like another thing that's like wrong is that when I feel like this, I can't make real sentences and I can't write real sentences, and none of my thoughts are clear, and I'm just so anxious about everything that it just like doesn't come out. So right now I have like a really bad headache and I actually feel really anxious, and like I actually really want to cry because I'm trying to say things and they're not coming out. It could also be attributed to the fact that I came back last night and I'm exhausted, and I have so many things to catch up on, and it's all over the place, and I just don't know what to do. And I'm just feeling really anxious, and yeah. So the last couple of months have been rough, and I don't know why. Nothing has really triggered it, and in the past I feel like there have been some things that have triggered why I felt really down. Or it was like a correlation of something happened, but I was also feeling down, so it made it worse. And I don't know if there's anything that happened, but like December was really bad, and then January was like okay-ish in the beginning, and then something really bad happened, and then I had to go to Poland for a funeral, and it's just like I'm not attributing me feeling so low to that, because that's unfair to say that, because that's not why I feel so low. It is a contributing factor though, in like the big span of circle of like I feel horrible, and then this also happened which made me feel even worse. And it's not like I feel so bad, it's just that I feel so heavy, and I don't feel like I'm carrying other people's burdens or anything. I just feel like I have not been processing my emotions properly in the last 3 months. And I just kind of like keep it in and I don't bring it out, and that makes it worse. And I can't believe I did that to myself, because all last year all I learned to do was to process my things and like feel every single emotion that I have, because I have to feel it, because if I don't feel it, then it just stays inside, and when something again happens, it just grows and it just never goes away, and it's just happening right now. And I'm really disappointed at myself that I didn't follow my own guidance of what I'm supposed to do. But I'm going to try right now, which is really hard because I feel like I have been disassociating 100% for the last month now, which if you don't know what that's like, or if you don't even know what that is, it just feels like you're not there. Like, I'm not in the room, I'm not in my body, I don't know who I am, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know anything, I don't understand. I'm just kind of like floating around. I'm like behind my head, I'm like watching myself do things. I feel really cloudy. None of the thoughts that I have are mine. It's really like, there are so many different explanations to it, but for me that's, I guess, the most accurate one. And imagine feeling like that for like 5 minutes. It's fucking terrifying because you don't know where you are, you don't know what's happening. So imagine feeling like that 100% of the time. Even for a day, it's terrifying. And I had to deal with that a lot when I was younger, and it caused a lot of panic attacks because I didn't know what was happening, and I used to have about 3 panic attacks minimum a day for about 6 months when I was in high school because I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know who people were around me. I didn't understand the conversations that were going on, but yes, I kept replying to them. It didn't make any sense to me. So after a lot of years, I guess I kind of like got used to the feeling, and now it's more like an internal anxiety where like I'm not gonna have a panic attack, but I can feel it coming on if I'm really anxious. But feeling like you're disassociating 100% of the time for like a solid month, where before it was like months at a time, and then sometimes it was like days at a time, and then it didn't happen for a really long time, and then it started to hit me again about 4 months ago, 3 months ago, and and it's really scary, and I don't know what to do because I don't feel like anything that I say makes sense, or anything that I do makes sense, and I feel like I just have like a lot of anxiety that is now like in my body instead of like internalized in one area of my chest. It's like my whole body feels it now. And I feel like my brain is like affected by the anxiety that I'm feeling, and it's like the anxiety is causing me more anxiety. And it's not like anxiety like, oh, I don't want to talk in front of a crowd anxiety. It's like I don't understand why the inside of my body feels like it's shaking, but I'm not shaking on the outside. Yeah, I do sometimes. More recently, in the last month, I have noticed that my hands have been shaking, and I don't understand why. Like, I eat, I'm not like low blood sugar, I'm in this area where maybe it's like a stressful situation, but it's not like, I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like I've been I feel like I've taken about 10 steps back, and taking 10 steps back doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it is, because like if I started at like 0 steps, last year I was all the way back to like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that I like came a really far way from last year, and I didn't ever feel like the way that I'm feeling right now. It was like a different kind of feeling, and now it just feels like everything in my life is not real and nothing is worth it, and I'm worthless, and I'm like a disappointment to everyone around me, and all I do is annoy people. And it's like, I hate that I have these feelings, and I don't want to have these feelings, but they're inside me, and because I've repressed them for such a long time, now they're all coming out at the same time, and I need to process them. And it's like the computer is fucking heating up in my head, and I feel like I'm about to have another mental breakdown. And that was fun last time, right? Going to the hospital, oh my god. I'm kidding. It was like the worst time in my life, and I never want to have to go through that again, and I'm so scared that it's gonna happen. And it's not one of the things like I'm like projecting that it's gonna happen, like projecting it onto myself that, oh, you're gonna get so bad that you're gonna have a mental breakdown, you're gonna end up in the hospital. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I do not want this to happen. I'm not gonna let it happen, but I'm so scared that it's just gonna take over me, because that's what my mental illness does, and I have no control over that. And I try so hard to like push it away, and I can't. So what I need to do is I need to sit the fuck down. I need to like watch Netflix and knit. I need to keep my hands busy. I need to concentrate on one task in order to feel okay, because if I actually feel the texture of something, like, look, right now I have clothes on and I'm standing on the floor, and I know, whatever, I'm just standing, but I don't feel like I'm here. If I like sit down and I put my hands on my thighs, and I like feel the texture of my pants and my legs, and I feel the texture of the ground under me, and I actually feel it, not like it's there, but feel it. I know that it's there, and I like ground myself and like center myself in that area, then I can kind of get myself back to like feeling like 60, 50, maybe 50, maybe a little less, 50%, like I'm still in the room. And it's terrifying to talk to someone and like they talk and then you answer them, and then 5 minutes later you're like, did I just have a conversation? And it's happening right now. I don't remember when I started making this video. I don't remember putting on my shirt. I don't know why I make these videos for YouTube, honestly. I don't know why I started with this. I don't know why I started with this video. I don't. Why did I do that? I don't know. But yeah. So things aren't really going that good for me right now, and I'm really stressed out because I have a million things to do, and it's really overwhelming because when I'm in a state like this, I feel like I can't get anything right. So when I do it, I don't like it, and I can't do it again, because I feel like I'm just going to disappoint myself and the people involved in the task that I'm doing. I don't know what to do, and I really wish that I had therapy right now, but I literally cannot afford it. Yeah. Anyways, let me know if you have any questions. And I'm so sorry that my first video back was like this. I'm sorry. Have a great week.